Hi everyone, welcome to DOdaily, Monday Motivation. It's Des here, out and about, getting in a walk on a wet Monday afternoon, but it's refreshing and it's a great way to start the week. It's great to get in some activity. I'll always encourage that, get everything going, up and running, get the mind focused for whatever lies ahead, and of course try to share some words of encouragement, positivity, enthusiasm for all the things that get us through, that make it a good one. I've been saying a lot in the last couple of weeks how good things have been, riding another wave of brilliant things happening around me, to others around me, creating all this positivity and enjoyment that we almost crave from life, don't we? That's all we really need sometimes. Doesn't have to be over the top. None of the things I've just mentioned were over the top. It was just things, nice things happening that put a smile on my face. And if I can start a brand new week with a smile on my face, it just proves that something's going right somewhere. And that's all I'm trying to do. That's the message I'm trying to get across. And just help people who might not be quite feeling the same, or help people understand that it's okay to be okay. We always say it's okay not to be okay, but it's okay to be okay as well. Sometimes when you do talk about the positive things and the things that are going well, there'll be those out there questioning why you've got to say it, what purpose it's got. But for the purpose for me is to let people know that it is okay to be okay. It's okay to have a smile on your face. It's not to be frowned upon. Just like people attach stigma to poor mental health, sometimes it's attached to good mental health as well, and there's absolutely no need for that. So as ever, in a good mood, I'm quite happy and out there about the way I'm feeling. And of course, all I'm trying to do is be honest, relatable, raw, realistic. There are a lot of the words I use, and it's just a case of that. Whilst I am good, whilst I am well, not everything is going to plan. When I am feeling great, what tends to happen is they don't get to me. Those things that are sent to test us, whether it's other people, whether it's my own actions, my own sort of thoughts, or whether it's just, things that are blocking us from doing what we really, really want. It's a case of pushing on through and really, really seeing the bigger picture, almost understanding the bigger picture, and realizing that it's us that can make a difference. It's ourselves. And on a Monday, with the right frame of mind, with that motivation to give it a real good go, we've got every opportunity to map it out for ourselves. Been talking recently about challenges and the way I'm setting about what I need to do in terms of training plans and plans for bigger events later in the year. And whilst all that's really, really important, today I've actually put that on the back burner, just a little bit, just not feeling it in that sense. Whilst I'm feeling really positive and motivated to get through the things I do, and happy, as I've discussed already, just feeling a bit achy from the efforts I've put in over the weekend. So the challenge I've been doing on a Monday, whilst I got to a point today, I've been planning on doing it all day, but like I say, things crop up. Somebody came to see me this afternoon, which was nice, again, it's not a problem, but came to see me and kind of took my afternoon away from me when I was going to set about these 10Ks, rowing, walking and running, which I'm trying to do on a Monday to get myself really at it. But I've not had the opportunity, and it's getting late now, and I don't want to push myself too hard. I was still planning on going out there, but then I took a decision that I've got to think about what's right as well. And whilst I'm still really, really determined to see this one through, I'll do it tomorrow. I get up early on a Tuesday anyway to do some coaching. I'll be taking part in the session. Again, motivation to get up and take part. Sometimes trying to do the coaching and the participation can be difficult, but it'll be a great way to set about this challenge set the example, you know, and then do the other things on top of that. So it's just delaying it slightly to make it work for me. And that's really, really important, isn't it? It'd be easy to be headstrong, you know, and I can be quite headstrong with these things. But I'm learning all the time that it doesn't make a massive difference if there's 24 hours in it or a bit of time. You know, I do like to do all the things I say I'm going to do. It is important to do the things I say I'm going to do, because that's just proving you can get over obstacles and hurdles that get in the way. Today, time has just got the better of me, and whilst there is still enough hours in the day to complete that, I've got one of the efforts in terms of the walking, and it would just possibly push me that little bit too far. Still cautiously approaching all my activity. You know, I want to go full steam ahead. I want to be doing it every day. When I'm out there every day, when I'm improving, getting results, you know, that's when I really am sort of tip top with, obviously physically, but also mentally. It's when I'm on top of things and really, really enjoying life. Feel indestructible when it's like that. So I kind of want to get back to that point. But like I say, I've got to be cautious, and tomorrow's another day and I'll be hell-bent on doing it then as well. But I'm making it work. Next Monday, I'll be definitely looking to get it in on Monday. It's the bank holiday. Every opportunity. And whilst it's definitely not an excuse today, there'll be no excuses. Sometimes we can find them. Sometimes we just have to deal with what's put in front of us and make sensible decisions. And I feel today it's just a sensible decision. Got in 2 5k efforts over the weekend. Really need to be building on that, and again, that's what the challenge is all about. But feeling a bit achy for it. Tried to a good effort yesterday, you know, for where I'm at. It's no record, it's no PB, or it's nowhere near it. But as opposed to Saturday when I was trying to do something, but I was walking around with a selfie stick for the Project Part 1 PB vlog. Check that out on Wednesday, by the way. Absolutely stunning location. So do look that up. I was trying really hard to sort of run fast, vlog, talk, you know, and it's just proving a little bit difficult. I've got to find ways of making that a little bit better. It works for the vlog. It's not quite working for my running, and it's not quite working to sort of work at that Project Part 1 PB. But I'll deal with that. But then yesterday I kind of downed tools with a selfie stick and went out, ran around the location. I'm at the river, quite flat and a nice place to really judge yourself. Somewhere I've ran so much in the past, such an amazing location. I can't talk about it enough. I always talk about it on DOdaily, but got in a good effort. So the legs are a little bit achy. So I've got every sort of reason, like I say, every reason to be cautious and just take my foot off it today. And like I say, with the fact that time has kind of gone away from me, it's one of those where we just have to realise it's important to put ourselves first. And I guess that's what the message is today. It's putting ourselves first, but also almost, I saw something this morning, it made me want to talk about it, about showing up. You know, every day I feel that I show up for DOdaily regardless how I feel. I show up, I'm trying to set an example, trying to explain how it is to be real, because we do live in a crazy world which is awash with misinformation, awash with social media and a falseness about it, I guess. And I'm just trying to be open and honest. And every day I feel like I'm showing up to do what I do. I'll say when it's not worked, I'll say when it has. Showing up doesn't mean sort of churning out your best every single day. Showing up comes in all different sort of shapes and sizes, I guess. Probably the wrong word, can't think of the word at the moment. But showing up just means giving your best on at any given time, you know. And to do the things I want to do, you know, I have to keep putting myself out there. I have to maintain consistency. And like I say, that doesn't always mean with 100% output. Some days showing up is here, some days it's here, some days it's down here, if you get what I mean. It's just a case of doing the things you do. You know, people will always be there to question it. I touched on that at the start. I talk about that a lot. again, not trying to be negative, but people are there to question it. But what they need to do if they're questioning anything anyone else is doing is just keep showing up themselves. You put the effort and the hard work in, you deal with the bad days, you know, as well as the good. You deal with the disappointments as well as the highs, and you deal with the obstacles and hurdles as well as when it's plain sailing. You know, the results will come, and that's all I'm trying to do, guys. I like to think I'm as consistent as I can be. You know, there's always an opportunity to be better. Again, that's part of this sort of personal development journey. Part of the reason I speak openly is to find ways to make myself accountable. And at the start of the week, again, it feels like I'm showing up, but putting myself first as well. If you put yourself first, everything and everyone around you will see that, you know, well, not everything, you know what I mean, that everyone around you will see that as the example and will be better for it. You know, they will, that's when they see what you're achieving, what you're doing, what you're making the most of, and the difference that you can make. It's not always about massive changes, but if you can change 1 or 2 habits, especially at the start of a week, when it feels like we've got a brand new start, you know, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we try and get that little bit more from it? Said right at the beginning that I'm really enjoying life at the moment. Really enjoying everything that's coming my way. Feels like a bit of hard work's paying off, but having just said that, all of that about consistency, there's no time for slacking now. It's time to go again, as we always do on a Monday. It's time to be just doing it. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do drop a like. Just help me share these messages, you know, share what I'm doing. Again, something I'm always trying to improve on, but no illusions about wanting to improve this, wanting to build subscribers. Just 7 away from 300, which is amazing, really. I don't see it as a big milestone, but of course, things like that are little milestones, just like a Monday. So it's worth sort of just bearing in mind how far I've come. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And of course, if you feel you need to be inspired, motivated, please drop a comment. You know, happy to answer absolutely anything. Of course, on a Thursday, I do a live episode where I answer questions about whatever is on your mind. As you've seen today, this is not just about running an activity, it's about finding ways to make it work for us. And if we can find ways to make it work and to be happy on top of that, everybody's winning, aren't they? So thanks for watching. Until Tuesday training, which is definitely going to be full of activity with the promise of getting out and completing that challenge. I'll be up bright and early. Might even look to vlog my efforts and create something a bit different on a Tuesday rather than just me wandering around the same old spot talking. But until then, have a fantastic evening. If you can get out, get some activity in, enjoy the last bit of daylight, even better. You know, if that's not your thing, just give some thought to how you're going to attack it and how you're going to make the most of it, and you'll definitely have a good one. Until Tuesday, until tomorrow, just doing it.